Number 8. Dartmouth Submarine. It was an ordinary day in Coronation Park in Dartmouth, New Hampshire. Children were laughing, dogs were chasing balls, and the sun was shining brightly. But little did anyone know that beneath their feet lay a hidden piece of history. A team of scientists from the University of Winchester, armed with radar technology, made an astonishing discovery. A Royal Navy submarine, specifically the HMS E-52, was buried right under the park. This is no ordinary submarine. The HMS E-52 is a relic from a bygone era, a silent witness to the world's turbulent past. But the surprises didn't stop there. The radar revealed another object, longer and narrower, believed to be a German torpedo boat. It seems that Coronation Park was harboring more secrets than anyone could have imagined. The masterminds behind this extraordinary find are Dr. Simon Roffey and Dr. David Ashby. Their discovery wasn't a mere stroke of luck, but the result of meticulous research and investigation. They were following the trail blazed by Naval Officer Lieutenant Tom Kemp, whose research pointed them in the right direction. But now that they've uncovered these hidden treasures, what's next for our intrepid explorers? They're planning to dig small boreholes in the park to identify a piece of equipment or metal that's unique to E-52. It's like an archaeological treasure hunt right in the middle of Dartmouth. If you ever happen to visit Coronation Park, take a moment to appreciate the history beneath your feet. Who knows what other secrets lie buried beneath its green expanses? As this story unfolds, we'll have to eagerly wait for more updates on this exciting find. And remember, history is everywhere. Sometimes you just need to look a little closer. Number 7. Tank revival in Belarus. In the vast marshlands of Belarus, a family with a passion for history and mechanics is on a mission. The Yakushevs, a dedicated and enthusiastic Belarusian family, has taken on the task of finding and restoring tanks from World War II. Now, you might be wondering, why are there tanks in the marshes? Well, during the war, many tanks were abandoned or lost in these marshes, and over time they were forgotten, with their stories sinking into the mud along with them. But not if the Yakushevs have anything to say about it. Armed with metal detectors, winches, and a whole lot of determination, they scour the marshes in search of these long-lost mechanical beasts. It's like an Easter egg hunt, but instead of chocolate eggs, they're looking for tons of steel. Once they find a tank, the real work begins. These aren't just rusty old machines, they're pieces of history. And each tank is carefully, meticulously restored to its former glory. Imagine that! A machine that once roared across battlefields, now brought back to life by the loving hands of this family. So the next time you're in Belarus and see a perfectly restored World War II tank rolling by, give a wave to the Yakushevs. They're not just restoring tanks, they're bringing history back to life. Number 6. The Lost Trucks of LRDG. During the Second World War, the British Army had a secret weapon up its sleeve, the Long Range Desert Group, or LRDG. This unit was tasked with deep penetration, covert reconnaissance patrols, and intelligence missions from behind Italian lines. They were the unsung heroes of the desert. In 2008, a team of historians from New Zealand, Switzerland, and Italy set off on an expedition to Libya. Their mission was to locate 3 LRDG trucks that had been abandoned in 1941 at Gebel Sharif in southern Libya. These trucks were left in the dust after a face-off with their Italian rivals, the Auto Sahariana. These trucks weren't ordinary vehicles. They were two-wheel drives chosen for their lightness and fuel efficiency. They were equipped with larger radiators and condensers to conserve water and prevent engine seizures. They also boasted special low-pressure desert tires and improvised suspension systems for optimal performance in harsh desert conditions. However, even these desert warriors had an Achilles heel. During a move from Siwa to Kufra across the Egyptian Sand Sea in April of 1941, one truck was lost due to a broken steering mechanism. The discovery of these long-lost vehicles is like unearthing a time capsule. It offers a captivating peek into the past and highlights the daring operations carried out by the LRDG during World War II. So here's to those intrepid souls who brave the unknown in their trusty desert chariots. Number 5. American World War II planes. In a remarkable discovery, 3 American aircraft from World War II that had been missing for decades were found in the Pacific Ocean. The recovery operation discovered pieces of long-lost planes at the bottom of Truk Lagoon in Chuuk State, which is part of the Federated States of Micronesia. The mission to find these planes was led by scientists and volunteers with Project Recover, a partnership between researchers at the University of Delaware, the Scripps Institution of Oceanography at the University of California, San Diego, and the Bent Prop Project. This group is dedicated to finding World War II service members missing in action in the South Pacific. The 3 planes, 2 Dauntless dive bombers and 1 Avenger torpedo bomber, were launched from the American aircraft carriers USS Enterprise and USS Intrepid during Operation Hailstone. This operation was a decisive U.S. victory, where hundreds of American aircraft launched from carriers on February 17, 1944. Pummeling a Japanese naval base in Truk Lagoon. And when the smoke from the 2-day battle cleared, more than 250 Japanese aircraft and nearly 50 ships were destroyed. However, 30 American planes and 23 pilots and crew members were also lost. Despite being a well-liked diving area, the 3 planes that were recovered weren't discovered until 2019. The discovery of these planes not only provides a glimpse into our past, but also serves as a reminder of the sacrifices made during those times. It's a true testament to the dedication and hard work of the teams involved in such recovery missions. Number 4. The USS Albore. The USS Albore, a U.S. Navy submarine, was on its 11th war patrol in November of 1944 when it vanished off the coast of northern Japan. It was a devastating loss, as the Albore was one of the Navy's most accomplished submarines, having sunk 10 enemy ships during its service. The submarine and its brave crew were believed to have met their end after striking a mine. For nearly 8 decades, the fate of the USS Albore remained a mystery. The ocean kept it secret, and the submarine was lost in the depths. But that didn't deter a dedicated team of explorers from embarking on a mission to solve this maritime mystery in 2023. Armed with autonomous underwater vehicles, or AUVs, and a determination to uncover the truth, they scoured the ocean floor off the coast of northern Japan. And their perseverance paid off when they found the long-lost USS Albore. The discovery was later confirmed by the U.S. Navy's Naval History and Heritage Command. The Albore was found resting off the coast of Hokkaido, Japan's northernmost island. This was exactly where the Navy suspected she'd been lost all those years ago. The discovery of the USS Albore highlights the bravery and sacrifice of those who serve in our armed forces. It also sheds light on human curiosity and our unending quest for knowledge. The story of the USS Albore continues to inspire us all, reminding us that even in the depths of despair, there's always hope for discovery and understanding. Before we continue, if you're enjoying this video so far, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Now, let's get back into it. With number 3, 5 sunken submarines. Tim Taylor, an ocean explorer, has made a significant contribution to the field of underwater archaeology by locating 5 submarines that sank during World War II. His discoveries have brought closure to the families of the sailors who perished on these submarines. One notable discovery was the USS R-12, which sank off the Florida Keys during a training exercise in 1943, claiming the lives of 42 men. Among them was Frederick Edward Cashel, whose daughter, Helen Cashel Baldwin, had been seeking information about her father's fate for many years. In 2011, Helen stumbled upon a website claiming that the R-12 had been located. The site was created by Tim Taylor, with the intention of reaching out to the relatives of those who'd been aboard the sunken submarine. Helen and her siblings joined Taylor and his wife, Christine Dennison, who's also an explorer, on a journey into the Atlantic. They held a memorial service above the resting place of the R-12, casting 42 roses into the water in remembrance of the men who'd lost their lives. In total, Taylor's team has located 7 Navy submarines, 5 of which were lost during World War II. And in recognition of his significant contributions, Taylor was awarded the Navy Distinguished Public Service Award, the highest civilian honor bestowed by the Navy. Number 2. Libyan Deserts Silent Witnesses. In the Libyan Desert, a silent custodian of history has become an unexpected sanctuary for World War II relics. The desert's extreme conditions have inadvertently created a protective environment, preserving these artifacts from the ravages of time. The intense heat, minimal humidity, and infrequent rainfall have inhibited rust and corrosion, allowing these historical remnants to remain remarkably intact. In the early 1940s, North Africa was a crucial theater of war for the Axis and Allied forces. And today, the Libyan Desert continues to bear witness to this tumultuous period, with remnants of British, German, Italian, and American aircraft and armored vehicles scattered across its vast expanse. These war relics, seemingly untouched since their abandonment or crash over 70 years ago, now offer a glimpse into the past. Among the preserved artifacts are various military vehicles. The M4A2 Sherman tank, though in poor condition due to scavenging and decayed rubber components, stands as a stark reminder of the harsh realities of war. In contrast, other relics like the Italian M13 mini-tank turrets found in Calancho Sandsea and the M3 Stuart light tank are surprisingly well preserved. These silent witnesses to history serve as a unique open-air museum, offering a peek into the past that's both fascinating and sobering. Their survival in the harsh desert environment is a testament to the durability of these machines and the preserving power of the desert conditions. Each artifact tells a story of courage, resilience, and the unstoppable human spirit that defined this era. And at number 1, Tragedy Beneath the Waves. In the summer of 2020, a tragic incident unfolded off the coast of California that shook the U.S. military community. A Marine Corps amphibious assault vehicle carrying 15 Marines and 1 Navy sailor sank during a routine training exercise. This wasn't a combat situation, but a standard procedure that turned unexpectedly deadly. The vehicle was found off the coast of San Clemente Island, a location known for its use as a training site for the U.S. Navy and Marine Corps. The island, owned and operated by the U.S. Navy, is the southernmost of the Channel Islands and has been used for military training and research for decades. The incident led to a significant loss of life. 1 Marine was pronounced dead shortly after the incident, while 8 others, including 7 Marines and 1 sailor, were initially reported missing. After an extensive search and rescue operation, these 8 servicemen were also pronounced dead. The loss of these young lives, ranging in age from 19 to 23, sent shockwaves through the military community and the nation. The vehicle was located at a depth of approximately 385 feet, nearly a mile from San Clemente Island. The recovery operation was a complex and delicate process. The U.S. Navy's Undersea Rescue Command was instrumental in this operation. They used an underwater remotely operated video system to identify human remains. The recovery of the remains and the vehicle was expedited to provide closure to the families of the deceased and to allow for a thorough investigation. The incident showcases the risks that servicemen and women face, even during routine training exercises. It also highlights the importance of ongoing efforts to improve the safety of military operations. The incident led to a period of mourning within the Marine Corps and the wider military community. It also prompted a thorough investigation into the circumstances surrounding the sinking, with the aim of preventing similar incidents in the future. The aftermath of the accident saw an outpouring of grief and support from across the country. The bravery and dedication of these servicemen who risked their lives in service of their country were honored and remembered. The incident served as a sobering reminder of the sacrifices made by those in the military and underscored the importance of ensuring the safety of our servicemen and women. The investigation into the accident aimed to uncover the causes and implement measures to prevent such tragedies from happening again. The memory of the fallen continues to be a driving force in these efforts. While taking a leisurely stroll through the forest, would you rather stumble upon the remains of a plane from the Second World War, or the remnants of a submarine that was buried beneath the earth? Let us know what you think in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.